tengo. Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. We've got Denver facing Utah.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And so it's Utah here with the ball. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Mutombo. Ellis is out there with Williams. Then there's Stith, and it's Abdul Rauf in at the 1. Here's Abdul Rauf. With some arc. The rebound by Malone.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there. You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Utah ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
They're losing their concentration here, guys. Some sloppy play going on right now.
Yeah, 2 turnovers in a row, and that's always a recipe for disaster.
Here is Stith. Passes it to Abdul Rauf. Screen by Ellis. Denver passing it around. Mutombo against Foster. The Nuggets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. So he comes up empty, missing both. And it's Utah's ball. And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now. Looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Different look for Utah. Anderson comes in for Hornacek, and it's Williams in for Stockton. Williams with the ball. The 3. The rebound by Stith. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. Reggie Williams cans the jumper.
Assisted by LaFonso Ellis.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Nuggets on D. There's the dish to Anderson. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Here's Abdul Rauf. Here's Mutombo. The rebound by Anderson. And it's Utah's ball. It's tipped. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Williams. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Williams has got his second bucket. On defense, Denver. Here's Malone. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Stiff kicks to Mutombo. And the layup's good off the glass.
Assistant, Ryan Stitt.
So it's Utah now, trailing by 2. Here's Malone, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Utah, Karl Malone. At the line for 2.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. And so here's Denver. Williams kicks to Mutombo. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And taken away by Ellis. Pushing it up. Finished off the break. Mutombo's got 6. Jazz trail by 5. Pass to Williams. The shot, no good. Great defense that time from Ellis. Williams can't get it to go.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Stitt the pass to Ellis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And the struggles continue, guys, and really it's about those turnovers. They've been the culprit.
Yeah, 5 already, Greg, and they've just been too casual, too much profiling out there to start the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for Foster. And Isley subbed in for Williams. Here is Stitt. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Jeff Hornacek, he's checked in for Keith. And a switcher also for Denver. Hammonds, he's checked in for Reggie Williams. Malone dishes to Hornacek. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And they hand it over again.
And this is getting out of hand. I mean, you can't give the basketball away that often and hope to win.
Denver with the ball. 7-point differential. Back passes to Mutombo. Fires from the corner. Rogers can't make the basket.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
It's picked off. And here they go. Finished off the break. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle. There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's the fast break. Here's Isley. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
A different look for Utah. Carr, he's checked in for Malone. And it's Stockton in for Anderson. And Denver also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. Jazz trail by 6 to the inside. Poked away. It's stolen by Johnson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Jazz ball.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. And you look at it, 8 of the last 10 points they've given up here coming in transition.
And defensively, you've got to recognize that threat and make the correction.
It's stolen by Johnson. Here is Rogers. Hammonds passes to Stiff. Corner shot. Inside. Clock at 6. Here's Hammonds. Here's Johnson, and it's blocked. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And they've carved out an early lead in spite of the fact they continue to turn it over.
Already have 5 TOs, Greg. They just have to figure out a way to tighten this execution up. I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Stiff kicks to Johnson. Isley the pass to Hornacek. 3-pointer, Stockton. No good. Denver leading by 8. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Stiff. The rebound by Carr. Second chance shot, and Johnson finishes off inside.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Stockton from outside. Got it off in time, but it's no good.
All right, fans, I want everyone here to get on up out of your seats and make some noise. Go,
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
The Nuggets leading by 10. John Stockton out there with Hornacek. Then it's Keefe, and there's Malone, and it's Foster in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Hornacek from long range. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Utah called for the foul. Anderson, he's checked in for Utah.
Sheridan Anderson.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Ellis outside. Ellis can't get that one to fall either.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And the basket by Malone.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Denver with the ball. Stolen. Here's Stockton. Misses off the left iron. The Nuggets leading by 8. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Anderson. Malone outside. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Stockton. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Knocked loose. The pass to Malone. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
I tell you what, they got a nice reservation for him over on the bench. If he keeps this up. Fourth turnover already.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Back passes to Mutombo. Over in the corner, Williams. And again, Denver, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And good on the basket. Book it. Malone's got 4 points this quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And the Jazz call time here. Jones checked in for the Jazz. Davis comes in for Anderson. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Malone. It's tipped and taken away by Ellis. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Here's Williams. Finished off the break. And it's an 8-point Denver lead.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Another miss by Utah.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Nuggets leading by 10. A baseline J. Shot is no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Davis has the open look. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. Malone with the steal. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Mutombo. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Stith is checked in for Pack. Jazz trail by 10. And Stockton, here we go. Inside, it's deflected. It's stolen by Mutombo. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And the Nuggets making a change here. Rogers is checked in. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Stockton. Keefe against Stith. A leaner. The rebound by Stith. Denver leading by 10. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Mutombo. That's 10 points for Williams.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Hammonds, he's checked in for Denver. And here are the Nuggets now. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Abdul Rauf. Keefe grabs the miss. Stockton dishes to Jones, looking to end the run. That one off the back iron and out.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Keefe passes to Jones. Shoots the three. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And that one's good by Stith. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Stockton. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Stockton's got 4 this quarter.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
The Jazz have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And that one falls for Jones. Johnson, he's checked in for Mutombo. He doesn't get the second one. Denver leading by 13. And it's Stith missing.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Malone puts up the baby hook. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Checking out the game Karl Malone is having. 9 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Jazz trail by 12. Here's Keith, and that's an air ball. Not even close. And so here's Denver. Here's Rogers. Excellent D that time from Jones.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Here's Johnson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got the lead up to 14 now for Denver. Stockton. The shot no good. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Nuggets ahead as they end the second quarter on a 14-4 run. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
It's been a good one for Williams. He's got 10 points and a steal. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
The Nuggets leading by 14. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Williams. Mutombo is out there with Ellis. Then there's Abdul Rauf, and it's Stith in at the 2 spot. And it's the Jazz's ball. Here's Malone. And the shot is long.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Denver ball.
Stockton's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Stiff kicks to Ellis. And it's Denver scoring again.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Here's Keith. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
And it's the Nuggets ball. 16-point lead. Davis kicks to Stockton. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Abdul Rauf, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
For Denver, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
At the line for 2.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Davis kicks to Stockton. Tries again. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Stockton's got 6 points.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control is essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. The Nuggets leading by 15. Williams inside the line. Utah with the rebound. Malone's got his 3rd rebound tonight. To the paint. It's tipped. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Williams. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
You foul John Stockton, you're sending an 83% free throw shooter to the line. And the Nuggets making a change here. Pax checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Over to the wing. Here's Stiff. Here's Mutombo. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Malone drives in. Keefe passes to Stockton. Williams with the block. And they'll keep possession. And yes, sir, that one drops. The Nuggets leading by 14. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Davis. Utah gets it back. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Ellis. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Ellis has got 6 points. Here's Davis. Passes it to Keefe. Here's Malone, and it's sent back by Mutombo. Stiff kicks to Ellis. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Ellis has got 6 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Keefe missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Shots good by Ellis.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Keefe. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. a huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good. I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
No one around. Pack, that's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Hammonds comes in for Mutombo, and Rogers subbed in for Stiff. Rebound, Utah.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it. And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
1:31 left in the third. Down low, here's Ellis. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Utah calls timeout.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Williams is checked in for Hammonds. Johnson comes in for Ellis. Miller's checked in for Rogers. And Smith's subbed in for Williams.
James Smith.
1:24 left to play in the third. And taken away by Johnson. Outside Williams. Here's Miller. A second chance effort, and it's finished off by Smith as he lays it in.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Denver leading by 23. Here's Miller. And that one comes up a bit short. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Jazz foul called. Carl Malone. That's his first personal foul.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. That's a 2 from Smith. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Jazz trail by 21. Davis kicks to Malone. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Malone's got 12.
Crisp pass into the paint.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks to the paint. Hack. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the Nuggets lead by 21.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Here is Stockton. He's got 8. Kicks it to Malone. Here's Jones. That's good. 6 points for him.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And as we end the And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth.
Como un libro abierto, ansioso de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra, tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera ver.
Jazz trail by 19. Keith is out there with Malone. Then there's Davis. Then it's Jones. And it's Stockton in at point guard. That's the group right now for Utah. And so here's Denver. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Ellis can't get it to go.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
The Nuggets leading by 19. Over in the corner, Williams with the shot. They grab their own miss. And that one's good by Stith. Stith's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Denver. And it's Utah's ball. Jones, that's for two. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Jones has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. To the middle, here's Stith. And stolen by Stockton. The tray. Can't get it to go. And it's Denver the other way. Here's Stith. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Assist from Dikembe Mutombo.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. The drive by Malone. Rebounded by Ellis. Ellis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Stith. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
We've seen LaFonso Ellis really having a great game.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Utah calls timeout. A different look for Denver. Hammonds comes in for Ellis. And Rogers subbed in for Williams. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Great, you think they've been rattled?
They have, Kevin, but that's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
And that's going to be a treble. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. It's stolen by Mutombo. Here's Stith. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Here's Jones. It's deflected.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Davis kicks to Stockton. Jones dishes to Stockton. Drains it from beyond the arc.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Stiff the pass to Mutombo. It's stolen by Jones. Puts up a three. And Davis can't get it to go.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Jones, that's in there. Davis with the assist.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
To the left wing. Here's Mutombo. A dominant day in the paint for Dikembe Mutombo.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Outside for Davis. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Fades and shoots. Mutombo misses. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Shoots from 12, and Davis gets it to go on the assist by Malone. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Now here's Stockton. Fires for three, but they'll get another chance. Stiff the pass to Abdul Rauf, and the shot is good.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nuggets.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And so here's Denver, following the miss by John Stockton from deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. A different look for Denver. Johnson, he's checked in for Mutombo. Pat comes in for Stiff, and it's Brown in for Abdul Rauf.
John Brown.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brown the pass to Hammonds. A baseline J. And it's Malone with the rebound. And Stockton, here we go. From the corner. Got a piece of it. Here is Rogers. Pass to Hammonds. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Stockton. Misses the deep three-point attempt. There's the pass to Rogers. Fires from deep. The shot is off. Davis. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time for the Jordan Player of the Game. So the Nuggets win the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Williams. Mutombo is out there with Ellis. Then there's Abdul Rauf, and it's Stith in at the shooting guard position. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
The Jazz shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And so he hits both. Here's Abdul Rauf. To the inside. Here's Ellis. Drops in the layup for two.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
It's stolen by Mutombo. Williams with a clean look. Rebound by Stockton.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Now here's Mutombo.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No.
And here's Denver. It's Ellis on the wing. 18 feet out. Rebound, Utah.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Another miss by Utah.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Tries to save it. And he banks in the layup. Ellis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Keith. The three-pointer, no good.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. 2 shots. He's off on the first. That one is no good. And Utah has possession. Hornacek right side. It's blocked.
Still can't quite get anything to fall after 5 tries.
And a wide open look here for Ellis. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Ellis has got 6. Here is Stockton. Here's Malone, and it's sent back by Mutombo. Williams kicks to Ellis. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And it's 8 points for Ellis.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Here's Malone. Tries to snap the cold streak. He takes it up and lays it in.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Here's Ellis. Rebounded by Malone. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Malone. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Malone. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Stiff. No good. Good work defensively by Hornacek. Keefe passes to Stockton. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Denver in the lead. Here's Ellis, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And Ellis no good on that one. Jazz trail by 3. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Hammonds, he's checked in for Mutombo. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Hammonds, and the layup's good off the glass. Hammonds got his first 2 points.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Sinks that one from the post. Hammonds got his second basket.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Johnson, he's checked in for Denver.
In for the Nuggets, Richard Johnson.
Rogers passes to Hammonds. Here's Johnson, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
And they get it back. A nice shot by Stockton. 1:31 left here in the first quarter. The 3 from Johnson. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Jazz trail by 7. To the left side wing. Here's Keefe. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And it's Johnson penetrating. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
They grabbed their own miss. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. Foster. That's good.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Stockton. It's tipped. Hack. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's Hammonds. He's covered by Stockton. Scooped up. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Hammonds got 6 points.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Johnson gets the bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Foster. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Here's Pack. It's deflected. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Denver on top as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-6 run. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they wanted to have.
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for them. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
Jazz trail by 11. Stockton is out there with Hornacek. Then it's Malone. Then it's Keefe. And it's Foster in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Now here's Williams. Hack. And it's Stockton with the rebound. Another shot. Foster. That's good. Foster's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Jazz. The Nuggets leading by 9. Here's Mutombo. Rebound, Utah. Malone's got his third rebound tonight. Here's Foster. Plays it up and in off the pretty assist. Foster's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half. You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Pack passes to Williams. Out left to the wing. Lets it fly, but they recover it. Back to Mutombo. Whoops, they pick off the pass. They swipe it. Banked in off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
3 on 3. Foster, that's good. Foster's got 8 points.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Yeah, you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. The Nuggets making a switch here. Stiff is checked in. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Abdul Rauf. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Jazz trail by 7. Passes to Keefe. Rebounded by Ellis.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And it's Stiff missing.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Keefe's shot is good.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Here's Hornacek. Drops one in from the wing. And now just a 3-point Denver lead.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court. Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. The pass to Keefe. The Jazz working the ball around now.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Here's Malone. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him. Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Goes up the baseline. Malone missing again.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And it's Williams. That time the assist by Ellis.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Jazz trail by 3. Malone left side. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Malone's got 11 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Abdul Rauf against Stockton. Count the bucket. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Hornacek, no luck.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Wide open. Again, the Nuggets score.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. For the Nuggets, Johnson, he's checked in for Mutombo. Hammonds comes in for Ellis. And Rogers subbed in for Williams.
Rodney Rogers.
.103 left in the first half. Hammonds passes to Johnson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
2 shots, gentlemen.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Richard Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Pax checked in for Stiff. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Jazz trail by 5. Hornacek passes to Keefe. Here's Malone. The shot will not go. And Denver the other way now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Stockton with the defensive effort.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Malone.
You know, in the first, I thought he did a really good job of putting pressure on the defense and creating opportunities at the foul line for himself. Not as much here in the second.
The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Free throw dropped from Malone. He's off on the second. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Utah. 11 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Malone with the screen. Got a piece of it. 2 on the clock. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Malone's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he came off that screen, and the D just...
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Nuggets on top. They lead by a bucket. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Karl Malone.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Ellis is out there with Mutombo. Then there's Stiff. Then there's Abdul Rauf. And it's Williams at the small forward. And that one's good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Wasted no time on that one. Hornacek's got 6. Denver in the lead. Kicks to Mutombo. The Nuggets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Here's Stockton, and he hits it to tie the game up. Stockton's got 6.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really, all the momentum is theirs, making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances the rest of the way.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Williams against Keefe. Here's Ellis. And it's Foster with the rebound. Foster's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Keefe. And it comes off the front of the rim. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Inside, here's Malone. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Malone's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second one. You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out. And sometimes the best way to do that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Denver calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Karl Malone.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
Jazz making a change here. Davis is checked in. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Hornacek with the steal. Here's Keith. Kept alive. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. The Nuggets trail. Williams kicks to Mutombo. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
That's really a good picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. I mean, they're being way too casual with the ball.
It's going to cost them if they keep it up. They need to get back to playing smart basketball.
Davis kicks to Malone. Rebound by the Nuggets. Stith's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Abdul Rauf the pass to Mutombo. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Plenty of space. Rebounded by Ellis. Ellis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Davis dishes to Hornacek. And he gets it to go. Hornacek's got 8 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Mutombo. And that one goes long.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Malone. Denver grabs the miss. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Abdul Rauf. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Jazz ball.
And it's the Jazz's ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Out to the right wing. Here's Malone. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Malone's got 4 points in the quarter.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. Picture-perfect jump shot by Williams.
Assisted by Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Poster tags checked in for Foster. Carr comes in for Karl Malone. Anderson, he's checked in for Keith. And Isley subbed in for Davis. Stith kicks to Ellis. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Down low, here's Carr. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Jazz lead by 6. That'll be a 5-second call.
That's just a foolish mistake right there, guys.
Yeah, inexcusable. You just cannot allow that to happen.
Hornacek outside. And the three off target. The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Stiff. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Here's Isley. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Shot from 16, and the officials call a traveling violation.
With that basket, it's now 6 points off of their giveaways this quarter.
They need to clean it up offensively if they're going to have any chance to get back into this one.
John Stockton, he's checked in for Utah. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. The three from Anderson. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Abdul Rauf's got his third rebound on the night. Here's Stiff. Here's Ellis. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now here's Stockton. 6 points for him. Sinks the three-pointer. Stockton not all about passing. Better than 50% field goal shooter in his career. Out to the right wing. On the wing, Ellis. Here's the floater. Off the mark for the 4th time this game. He is 7 for 11 now.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Isley, good.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And now the fast break. Anderson with the ball. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Jazz lead by 11. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Nuggets trail by 11. Anderson is out there with Malone. Then there's Greg Ostertag. Then it's Isley. And it's Stockton in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And it's Utah's ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Screen by Malone. Anderson against Ellis. Trying his luck deep, but they get it back. Malone. Right through the D for the layup. Malone's got 20 points.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
Abdul Rauf bangs home the 3.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
From deep, Ellis. Denver the rebound. Snatched away. In transition, here come the Jazz. And there's Stockton. That's good on the assist by Anderson. And the Jazz lead by 9. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Utah?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
And here's Ellis for 3, and that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his 4th giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
Hornacek, he's checked in for Isley. Utah leading by 9. Stockton with it. Anderson outside. From outside the arc. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
He's yet to make an impact from the field, but his team is taking care of business.
That's tipped, stolen by Anderson, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Expanding his range.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
And the Jazz making a change here. Keefe's checked in. From deep. The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good. Hornacek. The Jazz with another miss.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Utah leading by 7. Stockton passes to Ostertag. Malone dishes to Hornacek. Picked by Ostertag. It's Hornacek again missing. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Williams. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And Utah has possession. Ostertag up top. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Jazz lead by 9. Here's Abdul Rauf. Here's Mutombo. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
The Nuggets trail by 9. The feed to Ellis. Wide open look. Keefe grabs the miss. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, you got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. That doesn't go either for Ellis.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Pass to Stiff. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And he gets it to go.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Utah leading by 7. 1:05 left here in the fourth quarter. And the basket good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
1:03 left in the game. And that one's good.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Here is Keefe. Stockton outside. Stockton and Malone using the pick and roll. Misses the 3. And Denver has possession. Here's Mutombo. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Hornacek. Stiff against Ostertag. The drive by Malone, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing. Probably impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, far too much work left to be done and not nearly enough time to get it done in.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Hornacek against Stiff. There's the dish to Stockton. Passes to Ostertag. Malone outside. The open shot, Stockton, and Utah again with the bucket.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
And so it's Utah with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game.